not on your face.
Whoa, hey now, that's a hell of a way to start a show, right? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Mechanism episode. What is this? 12? Yeah. Hi.
Joseph.
My name's Tim, your one and only Child of Mecha, your host. Welcome. We got a full house tonight again, and we're gonna quickly go around the room, talk to everybody, and just have a good time hanging out. So, without any further ado, let's introduce you to the room. Here we go.
Guys.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, kids.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Nice. All right, so let's go around. Let's get everybody introduced, see what everybody's working on, and everything like that. Angel is kind of waiting in the wings here, and he may be odd man out tonight. Depends on what we're up to here. So, without any further ado, let's start with the sassy one herself, Miss Armida, Tex Marquise. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the world.
Why do I have to? And you just did it all for me.
Cause it's the rules. Damn it.
All right, y'all. Hi, Tex here. Not working on my GBWC build right now, but working on yeah. Well, I was fiddling with it a little earlier, but I know, no shame. I'm waiting for a scriber to come in, and I need an engraver. But I'm trying to finish my char build in time for the end of the month. And the second part that I need is not going to get here till the Wednesday before we leave for Sabotage. So, we'll see how that goes. It's just going to be the Elmeth and the Gelgoog hanging out. Little SD ones from, like, the 80s. So, it's just fun.
Excellent. Well, there you go. Good stuff. All right. Well, we'll check back in here in a minute. Let's go over to our boy Chris Pabs. Chris?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. I'm a little sick, so pardon the voice. I'm always sick these days, so yeah. Hi, Chris Pabs, Red Suns, pretty much everywhere. R3D 5UNZ. Still working on this Yaga Mirage. I don't know how many pieces I've done so far. I've lost count. I wish I could like turn my camera and stuff, but
it's like one of those real life survival videos that are found after the fact.
Day 225.
Yeah.
No, I'm currently with all the small pieces that I've been sanding and filing and cleaning up. I am at 30 containers.
What? Oh, God.
Yeah, so 30 small containers. So like here is. Here's one container.
Oh my God.
Here's a smaller container. So these are all been sanded and filed. I still have quite a few to go. Here's a bigger piece right here. I'm not really sure what piece this is, but that's part of it. So yeah, I've just kind of been going through that, and to stop myself going completely crazy, I've also been working for something for SCGMC,
Nice.
Which is this guy right here. The base build has been done, so this is the base kit. And you know, since apparently I'm in love with resin kits, a resin dress-up kit will be added to this thing, and hopefully I can get this done by hopefully October to get ready for to bring it to California.
You know, Chris, Bill here on the screen has a very good point.
Oh no, yeah. So with the resin dust, usually when I'm sanding, I have a resin mask on, and then when you guys want me to talk or anything, I usually take it off real quick.
I gotcha.
Yeah, when I'm off like main screen, I put it back on, mute myself, and then sand away.
Gotcha.
So thank you, Rushlin. I am 100% like making sure that I am not sucking any of this stuff in, because this stuff is not good for you. Yeah.
Nasty stuff, dude.
Yo, resin dust make you a man, bro.
Yeah, resin dust will make you a dead man, bro. So
everything in moderation. Come on now.
Yeah. If I cut this up, I think if I sniff it, I'll be okay. But no, not down for that. Not tonight, at least.
No.
Mikkel does lines of resin dust. What are you talking about?
I've seen him do it.
I thought it was mandatory before every stream.
Yeah, right.
Whole day, every day.
Oh God!
Should I even take a hit right before I go to work?
Get some hype.
All right. Apart from that, I am also still continuing the ZZ Gundam. So here's another piece for the backpack. That's kind of slowly coming together. That'll be back. I did post a video on it this week, and then there'll be another video for that, hopefully sometime within the next couple of weeks or so. So keep an eye out for that. But apart from that, man, that's just grinding away, sanding away, all the sandpaper, all the resin dust, all the time.
Man, yeah. Start to call you Mr. Resin.
I am that resin guy. So.
Jesus.
Call me Mr. Resin. Call me Mr. Wrong. Call me insane.
Sing it, Brian.
Yeah,
There
I'm
you go.
old as hell. That's right.
Don't stop. Yeah.
Nice.
No. There you go.
Good stuff, man. Well, we'll check back here with you in a little bit. Let's go over to Mikkel. Introduce yourself, everybody.
Well, as everybody can see, it's IG Maverick 176. Right now, I'm working on the what's it called, the Jagan. Giving this bitch a try again. Trying to put some details on this guy, so I can use it with this guy here.
Oh, nice.
So I already got some of the details done already on top. Stuff over here, some scribe lines. More details in the back and so on. Changing the fuel tanks with let's see. So I didn't like that blade looking type canister, so I'm just gonna use these.
Oh, you didn't like the flat ones?
Yeah, nah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use this, and inside I'm gonna put some make the the thrusters to stick out a little bit out. So I can use some photo-etched parts, and
nice.
Yeah. So that's gonna be my entry. So now since you posted yesterday, the due date is October 7th. So now I really gotta start sniffing some of that resin dust. Get my ass going. Holy shit!
I've got it in abundance if you need it, man.
Yeah, right.
I know a guy.
So yeah, so now I'm doing is making duplicate parts from these Kato parts. Let me see if you guys can see them.
Yeah, the little triangular ones.
Yeah, so basically I'm using the styrene sheets from Evergreen. So 0.5 by 4 millimeter strips.
Okay.
So I'm using those and gluing it with a little bit of crazy glue on top, just to hold it temporarily while I cut the edges out, and just make duplicates.
Oh, so you're using the original part as a template, right?
Yeah.
I got you.
There's just something about somebody from New York saying "cut him."
Cut them. Just like when I went to college the first time, it was like, oh, can you say ask? Axe? What? Or you say what? It's like, no, what? What are you asking about? Axe? No. That's not how you pronounce it. It's like, look, listen, I'm from the damn city, man. Just like people were talking about saying pop. Ain't no pop, it's soda.
Soda. Yeah, I hear you.
See that? I agree with. There you go.
We just learned not to call it Coke, but we might actually get some.
Word. Pass the camera down, man, because I know some people are hyped to show their work. Because my work is mediocre right now.
Please, man.
Man, you're better than you think, buddy.
I hope so.
Don't try to sell yourself, brother. Come on.
I know, right? Right.
I hope so.
Right. Good deal. All right, Mikkel, we'll check back in here in a little bit. That's a nice shirt, though, by the way.
Yo, I bought this from this guy named Tim, Child of Mecca. Yo, that dude got some hell of good prices, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, he even got a sweatshop in his basement, yo.
Oh, really? It's sweatshop? I'm on. I'm gonna buy some.
Ever seen that episode of Dave Chappelle? Season 3, when he's showing up his house?
Was that his house? I guess so. Right? Nice.
Oh goodness.
All right, let's switch boroughs. Let's go over to Brian. Brian.
Oh, what up? Hey, the
What's
other side
going
of
on?
Brooklyn. Or I'm in Brooklyn. What are you in Bronx, right, Matt?
Nah, Long Island.
You're in LA. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we don't hold that against you.
Oh,
He gets it. No, it's cool. He gets it. It's all right.
But I'm the sassy one. Okay, that's fine.
What's up, dudes? I'm hanging out here on my workbench. Hey, there it is. How you doing tonight? Friday, Mechanism, Hooray, beer. I'm drinking these. Dude, have you guys had these Radiant Pig Save the Robots?
Yo, I got them right here.
Yes. Yes.
Didn't one of y'all have one on the last Mechanism?
They're so good. Goodness. But what also is really good is this Marisai that I'm working on for Char Month.
That segue was awesome, dude.
I got a blown out backpack here. Gotta go fast. Faster than Sonic. Fuck Sonic. Anyway, right now, I went over. I'm sorry. I'm in a mood right now.
What is in all your old resin?
Nothing. I went through and I primed everything with Mr. 1200, and I'm basically sanding everything down and kind of like seeing where I need to fill in right now. That's kind of what I'm doing tonight. It's not super duper exciting, but it's super necessary for making a nice clean finish. So I'm just kind of like in between stages and having a good time doing my thing at the bench.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what this is for? What is this project for again?
Oh, this is for Char Month.
Okay.
Yeah. Zach hit a few of us up and was like, hey, let's do this thing. How should we do it? And we kind of like spit ideas around for a second, and we all are kind of doing stuff. So
nice.
Yo,
so,
what is this Char Month, yo? Like charcoal month or just like
Charsnable, Holmes. The red comet.
It's pretty much just paint your kit red and call it a day.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. There's no restrictions, no anything. It doesn't have to be like canon or anything like that. Like, just kind of have fun. It's just a community thing, just to have a good time, ultimately.
Okay.
And like show a little love to the unloved. Everybody loves Char. Anyways, so I'm working on a Marisai. I worked on it a little bit last time, 2 weeks ago. If you guys were hanging out, I did a little bit of the modding work on the torso here, which is like really clean right now because it's all painted up. But yeah, I added that millimeter into the torso to raise that. The height of the waist, and then I have all these beautiful pieces here. And then I added into the neck on this here to add that up. But some of the things I did while y'all were gone, I blunted up these points on the shoulder. Back up here. Hates me. So I took these gigantic spikes on here. I cut them down, filled them in with putty, sanded them off, filled them in again, sanded them off. That's kind of what you do, just to get everything looking nice. It really doesn't want to focus, but you guys get the idea. Let's see. I did some work on the thighs here, the upper leg. I added a bunch of putty, epoxy putty Abe's epoxy sculpt on there on one of my live streams, and then I just filed that down with files and sand sticks just to get that to the shape that I liked. You can see that maybe you probably can't see if you don't know the kit intimately, but I widened the receiver here in the frame or in the armor also for this extended, if I can get it together, kneecap.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, so it's got like a beefier kneecap because the kneecap on the original Marisai is really kind of like anemic. I modded up these toes as well because you got to have nice kicks and you don't want to be hiding them with all these crazy long tongues. So,
Word.
I beefed up. I gave it a little bit of thickness on the on this like toe flap. That's what I'm calling it.
Thickness is good.
Yeah, you got to have some thickness. Speaking of thickness, I added more intense boosters to these little side cans that go on the lower leg. And I modded the cowl out here on the outside with some plow plate. There we go. Yeah, with some plow plate and some filler. It was just it was really short and cut off. And then inside, I doubled up a receiver for a vernier to the existing like polycap that fits inside there. So I glued those two together and then trimmed it up so that I can fit one of these saucy fat cans on there to give it like a real good booster. There we go.
The saucy fat cans?
Yeah.
Rocking.
Yeah, right. Give it like a good, a good kicker. You want to look nice, So
I mean, it's got to move 3 times faster, right?
exactly, it's Char.
Now, is that the reason why all the fuel tanks are on there too?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's
There's a
kind of
method to
reputation
that.
to uphold.
You think I just did that because I wanted to? Come on.
Now, how many fuel tanks you got on there?
6.
Is that all we're doing, or we're going for more?
No, just 6.
Just 6?
Yeah.
You don't want to go more?
One more for the road. Come on.
No, I got 6. I went with the. This is like okay. So the breakdown on what this is, we got a couple of Kodo ammo cans up here. This is a Bandai Macross add-on for the Veritech. It's the like one of the expansion boosters, all super cut
yeah.
down and added in there. We have a couple of the verniers on the side. I modded out the interior where the original boosters went in there. Sorry, I'm having a hard time with words. The boosters went in there originally, and I cut those out and then drilled out and added my own polycap that I dug out of my big ass collection of polycaps, and then I modified these. These are excess parts from the excess or the Deep Striker, depending on whichever one you got. I glued these together, sanded them out, and then I added that polycap. I took a Dremel, hollowed out the inside of that so that it would fit well. So I got some connection. What do we got? Hey, Charlie, fuel tanks, beautiful, beautiful cow. You don't know how on the nose that statement is. So these are also from across up here. I added some Kodo joints that are from the Blockbuster on the inside, and then this is a little bit of an add-on from the high-grade Easy SR from the Build Divers.
Okay.
It's like a cool little focus. Yeah, it's got a cool little bit of detail, and then just more putty and plow plate and sanding and all that shit.
Man, that kid looks like it's going to war.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's the idea.
You got 2 little bulbs there on the side that you can stick some fuel tanks on.
You're talking here?
Like that.
What I'm saying.
Nah, it's enough.
Or you can attach something.
Nah, it's too much.
Balance this guy out a little bit.
Too much, he said. Already 6 in.
As I'm cleaning it up tonight, maybe I'll snap it together and see what it looks like, and we can make a judgment. Maybe I'll do a straw poll from the community. We'll find out.
I'm gonna rig the shit out of that, but go ahead.
Quite
Nice.
troublemaker.
Oh, good stuff. All right, Brian. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We'll check back in here in a little bit. Let's go over to our last contestant of the evening. All the way from beautiful Australia, James, Mr. No Zaku Boy. James, what are you working on there, buddy?
G'day, mates. Well, at the moment, I'm just doing some 3D printed parts. So my old man has an old 1920s Delage French car. So obviously hard to get parts. So I'm just whipped up her choke plate for him because he doesn't have an original and he can't find an original that anyone's willing to sell. So he just got me a world of reference photos and measurements. So I've just quickly drawn one up in AutoCAD and just printed it out on the old resin printer. So I don't know how well if this would focus.
There we go.
Done all the... Oh, no, this camera and me do not agree with each other. But anyway, so... No, that's not going to focus, is it?
Nah, it's being stubborn, man.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I've just been checking them. The quality on it's really good, so I just got to give it to him and see if it actually screws, like it should screw straight onto his dash of his car.
Right.
So then he's going to, if it does and it fits, we'll do some other copies and then cast it into metal. So it's just a lot easier than having for him to either make one himself manually if I can just sit there and draw it. And then, so if anyone saw my Instagram post the other day, I designed a engine crane.
Jesus, look at that. What scale is that? 1/35th?
Yeah, this is 1/35th scale.
Nice.
So it even like printed out the little hook and chain. So there's always that. Like the level of detail that comes out of these things is crazy for the cheap price. So it just means like, yes, I could probably scratch build this out of styrene and other things, but you know what? If I can just draw it on the computer and like print them out, you know, it's a lot quicker and easier for me. So
Nice.
yeah, no, I'm thoroughly impressed. So I've just got to set these now aside. I've got one of those nail lamps, UV lights. So I'm just going to throw these under and cure them properly. And then they shall be good to go to the father, and hopefully he can make use of them, and we'll turn that into some like proper car parts. So I'm just going to throw this out of the way, and then can get back onto this terrible Warhammer kit I'm working on, which I thought this stuff was supposed to, like, for the price, go together really well, and it goes together like crap. I've puttied so much. There's like, you glue two bits together and there was just huge gaps where parts don't align properly. So I've just been sitting there and I've like stuck a world of like pla plate over it, and I've just been modifying it because I can't leave anything just out of the box really.
Sure.
So yeah, I originally bought this as just something different to paint. I thought I'd like try my hand at hand painting something. I'm like, I'll just buy some miniatures and stuff. It'll be a weekend project, and it's turned into like more than a weekend project.
Oh, jeez, man.
So
crazy.
Yes, and that's pretty much where I am.
Real quick, how's the fit on that that lever straight out of the printer? Is it fit pretty good?
So it lines up extremely well, but the thread I cut for this, I sort of just guessed it. I didn't actually measure a proper thread, which was silly of me when I designed it, so it doesn't actually thread in.
Oh, man.
So unfortunately, I should have probably cut a bigger thread and actually done it to proper specs, but I just went triangle, spiral. Yeah, that's close enough.
Nice.
So it doesn't matter. But, like, it'll be good enough that you'll be able to screw it on, and like the rod that goes in there is a hole, so we would be able to technically pin it on and see if it fits and looks the part. So that will hopefully make him happy. And then we can cast them and sell replicas to the French car community.
There you go. Make a little money out of it.
I don't think there's many of them.
Yeah, right?
There might be like 3 people that want one.
Jesus. Still, though, man. Fun times. Good stuff, dude. Well, we'll check back in here in a minute. Let's go back out to everybody here because we got a question, and I want to get you guys' input on here. So there it is on screen. You guys take a look at it, and you guys tell me how you would do this.
I know they sell special primer for metal parts. It's kind of an etched primer.
Is that a question or a statement?
Is the question,
it looks like
is
a
the question
statement
what the type of primer is called?
Basically just had a...
That's the answer.
Wait a minute. That's the answer. Sorry. Wrong one. Here you go. My bad.
I personally just use Mr. Surfacer on anything. I've like never had an issue with it. Just don't knock it off.
So for me, Tim is holding what I use, which is the Mr. Metal Surfacer. Especially for photo etch parts, that thing is a savior because I've used Mr. Surfacer on regular photo etch parts before, and it just scratches right off.
Yes, because the photo etch parts are so shiny, your surface condition is going to not let the paint stick to it. It's just the nature of metal.
Yeah, I was a tight ass, and I tried to just kind of clean it with like alcohol, and that didn't work.
No, the way you get around it is you can scratch it with something super duper soft, like 00, steel wool, right?
Yeah.
Or you can use like super high end grit stuff too to give it a little bit of tooth for the primer to stick to it. So, but the metal primer that Tim has, you don't need that. You can, you don't need to sand. That is, you can just
yeah, you just spray that on. Wait a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Then regular primer and paint.
Yeah,
that's how it goes. Yep.
And it's a
Well,
cute little can too. Look at that.
I use a concoction of what's it called, acetone and some other shit in order to paint on parts, metal parts.
Some other shit.
Yeah, you know what? I use it because of what's it called when I was painting my car.
Just
And,
unzip your pants, man. Pee all over that thing. Be good to go. I heard it works on
And,
jellyfish. Why can't it work on metal parts, right?
So weird.
Nah, so what happened? I don't know what the hell does the acetone onto the metal, but once you then you buff it out a little bit with paper, and then boom, you're good to paint it
With paper.
Yeah, just like
Like-
kind of
just
like,
like-
printing paper. Yeah,
Okay. Just like regular notebook paper or something like that.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I just like to R&D shit.
What weight?
Can you use poster board?
I don't know. Maybe I should try that next time.
No,
give it a
like
shot,
newsprint, like newsprint.
Like news. Okay.
Yeah.
What, maybe
it's
wax
like
paper?
soft. I don't know about wax paper. You're not trying to transfer
Parchment
any
paper?
wax onto it.
Parchment.
I mean, even
Nah.
that parchment paper has like a waxy surface sort of
What
to
about
it.
a post-it note?
Yeah.
What about a post-it note? I don't know. Stick one on your forehead with a middle finger drawn on it.
Origami paper? Who knows? But
I'm gonna
anyway.
fold the middle finger and send it to you, Brian. I swear
Nah,
to
but
God.
all jokes aside, what's it called? Acetone? Yes, it does. Even if you make what's it called? You bake the acetone into the metal part, it works. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I might give that a try. Why not? Man?
Yeah. Can't hurt anything, right?
Yeah.
So, Heat Hawk Noob, the person that asked this is the Mr. Metal Primer. This is kind of what I use.
Isn't that clear, right?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah.
It's completely clear. I just shoot a thin layer of this onto the metal and then follow that up once it's dry with a regular coat of Mr. Surfacer 1000 or 1200 or whatever your preferred grit is, and just continue on like normal. Paint it up, and it should be good. So there we go. Rocking. There we are. All right. Good stuff. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back to Tex.
Hey.
So, what's the idea with this particular project?
So I'm just painting up. Well, I'm just putting together the Elmith and the SD Gelgoog, and they're just gonna hang out the way that they're supposed to, like on the box. But I saw under real light today, that I had a very small seam line that peeked through on the outer shell of the Elmith, which pissed me off a little bit. So I am sanding it down. I'm going to put in some putty, sand it, and then prime it again, and then I can start painting this guy.
Gotcha. Now, what's the box that you're talking about? Because I don't know what you're.
Let me see
I
the
don't know what you
box. Let me get the box. Shit. So, this whole thing.
Ah, okay.
But she's got the little Gelgoog just hanging onto her tail.
Ah,
That one.
okay.
So I'm just doing that. That's all I'm doing.
That's pretty
I
awesome.
kind of want to paint up his monowire, so he's doing like the happy smile, like how my commissioned Van Goof doodle has it, and how Zach's mono eye has that like anime smiling eye.
Mm.
But then I also want like the peace sign hand for the other side of the Gelgoog that's not attached to the Elmith, so I'm already making more work for myself than I need.
Freddy.
You know.
Gotcha.
Just
Freddie's got
having
Freddie's
fun
got-
with it.
Yeah, Freddie's got a question here for you, Armida.
Yeah?
Freddie's got a question for you.
Yeah,
It's on
does he?
screen there. Yeah.
Who wears gloves to sand? So it's one, thank you, not gloves, not plural. And I do, thanks, asshole.
I mean, it depends on what's going down. Like, I will as well, Freddie. So, chill.
Just because Freddie likes having his dirty ass fingers all over the fucking place doesn't mean the rest of us have to.
Wow.
Yeah, like,
Get an orange, Freddy.
I know
you're
that
orange.
I know that I'm gonna re-clean all these parts with alcohol before I paint them again, and then before the final paint goes on, no finger touchy, no touchy.
Yeah, and I don't want the oils from like my hand lotion and stuff rubbing onto, what's good on the kit. So that's why I'm holding it in one hand and saying, like, why am I explaining this to you, Freddie? Fuck off.
You're not explaining it to Freddie. You're explaining it to everybody else. But Freddie's just being Freddie.
Yeah.
Freddie, I can't wait to kill you in Arizona and bury your body somewhere in that hotel.
You could have said desert. I would have bought desert.
Yeah, I
No.
mean, the desert's better.
I don't want to go outside. It's so hot.
So I had to giggle. That was good.
Nice. Well, good stuff. So what's the paint scheme? What's the colors that you got going for this? Is it going to be traditional, or are you going to go like red on everything? What are we doing?
I'm gonna stay traditional. I was thinking of like trying to keep it more like the Canon show colors, but based on what I have and how much time I have left, I'm not gonna get that almost Tiffany blue for the Elmeth in time. So I've just got, and of course it's upstairs in my booth right now. But I'm using one of your hacks that you mentioned on your stream with the lacquer thinner. And yeah, the leveling thinner and the Tamiya paint. So I have this very nice deep green JN from Tamiya. It's the XF 26, I think. So it's going to look a little more realistic as far as the mobile armor goes. And, the Go-Gooch is going to be salmon, red, whatever.
Nice.
Good stuff. Yeah, the Tamiya and Mr. Color leveling thinner work great, so you shouldn't have any problem with it.
Oh, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it goes down like super smooth, cures really quickly, and is very, very durable. So
What do you use for it? 1-to-1 or 2-to-1?
The old standard, mix it until it's like milk.
Okay.
So every color, every color is different. So you got to eyeball it.
Right. All right.
So, but you should be good to go.
Sweet.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so we'll check back in here in a little bit. Let's go back over to Chris Pabs. What is this thing? It looks like a flowy curtain skirt thingy.
This is a thing. I genuinely don't know what the fuck it is.
Where does it go in the kit?
I don't know, man. I have the instructions somewhere. Man. I'm drowning in parts, so I don't know where it is. But yeah, so I'm just going through like a massive pile of parts. So this is one of them. I'm pretty sure this is like a side skirt. I think.
That's a big ass side skirt.
It's pretty massive.
Yak Mirage is like big, but damn.
Yeah, actually, if you guys want to see a pretty good example, there was a Korean builder named Hunasi. We just finished a regular Yagmar. So it's not the Twin Tower. It doesn't have the massive two cannons. But that thing is absolutely beautiful. Like I was blown away when I saw him this morning. I'm gonna say he posted it. It is sick. So hopefully I can use that as some kind of inspiration. But yeah, like the parts count in this thing, why would anybody want to do this? I don't understand, man. So many parts. There's so many parts. But yeah, so that's that. And then I know somebody messaged me privately a little while ago and asked me what kind of thing I'm doing for the Dark Matter Exia, and it is the Ujao Land Amazing Exia Gundam conversion kit. I don't know if anybody's actually bought a resin kit before, but usually the packaging on resin kits can be what's the best way to put this? Shit, really?
Yeah,
like shit, absolutely shit. Like so some of these places, man, have like the thinnest boxes, and they're like, resin's not really the most durable plastic in the world. So you'd think that they would spend a little bit more time dealing with making sure that nothing breaks when it gets to you.
Right.
Ujao Land.
Yeah, my bird's like a Shetri. Yeah.
Yes. Like some of them are just absolute garbage. So I've always thought that Infinite Dimension back in the day had the best packaging just because it's like super durable cardboard and really good packaging. Ujao Land tops that. I've never seen like packaging like this. I mean, it's all like segregated into parts. You've got part 1 with all your instruction manuals and your decals and your paint schemes. You've got a part 2 for all of your it kind of reminds me of the master grade, like the early master grade stuff where it has like a box inserts. Yeah. And it has all of your parts and stuff in there.
Nice.
Everything's nicely packaged, man. Like, I don't know if you guys have dealt with instruction manuals with resin kits before, but what's the best way to put it? It's shit most of the time.
Yeah.
I think that's the term the French use. Yes.
Yes, I believe so. I think a lot more than the French use them.
I think the French say
let's see here. Okay, so here's the instruction manual. Really nice, like nicely printed.
Turn it upside down.
Is it upside down? Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go.
So like prologue, you got like all of these product shots. You got like see like instruction manual here. There's also like a separate manual for like the color scheme that they use, like kind of color schemes that you might want to use.
That is pimping.
Yeah, like it's very elaborate.
I love those details. Oh, that is tight. The hexagonal or whatever those are, those like soccer balls in the background with the paint on them.
Yeah, I mean,
so
it gives you ratios. Let me see if I can ratios on like what they use for from paint to thinner. It tells you the right mixes. It tells you the size of the jar that they use for each paint, so that you know the exact precise ratio. It gives you product codes for those paints. Everything, man. This is the most elaborate thing, and this is as the best way I can put it is the most not shit like packaging I've had to deal with. And I mean, you're getting if you guys are wanting to get into resin kits, I don't really recommend this one, but if you want to get kind of like a good idea of how packaging should be for these things, this is the best example. So,
Yo, how much did you pay for that?
this was I believe $130.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's fine.
For what you get with this thing, like you get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 swords, 1 shield.
Oh hell!
Everything is you get clear parts for all of these like what do you even call them? GM condensers, I think, on the Exia. So the dark matter Exia is red. So obviously, with this you can paint it whatever color you want. It comes with 2 sets of decals, 1 generic, 1 that's specifically for the Exia. They are high Q decals. I've checked, but they are also custom high Q decals just for UJL land.
Oh wow!
So this thing is awesome, and I could not think of a better kit to do for my first SCGMC. So hopefully I can do it justice, and hopefully you guys will see this soon, as well as the Yega Mirage. Because once this is done, I am going full 100% on the Yega Mirage. That is the only thing I'm working on until it's done. Probably not, but we'll see.
4 years later.
4 years later, I'm still alive. It's like Survivor. I'm gonna start doing like video documentaries on myself, kind of wasting away as I'm sanding and filing. I'm getting there, man. I'm seriously getting there. Like I love working on the thing. Don't get me wrong, because I'm not complaining. I don't want to say I'm complaining.
You're complaining.
No, I'm not complaining. Damn it.
Yo, my man, you complaining.
At the same time, it's like I don't know. Like whenever I sit down, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work on the Yega Mirage today. I have no idea where to start. I don't know which package to start. So I just piled everything up, and I'm just gonna start from the top and then work my way down. Doesn't matter what it is, what part it is. Well, I'll get to it once it's sanded, it's primed, then I can organize everything, get it ready, and then start pinning, and hopefully take it from there.
A few years from now, we're going to see Chris look like Tom Hanks from Castaway.
Oh, dude, yeah, man. Since I've been working on this Yega Mirage, I feel like my left arm has gotten bigger than my right, just from pure sanding. Like people at work noticed it the other day. They were like, "Man, your left arm's looking kind of big." I was like, "Yeah, I know." I didn't want to say, "Oh, I've just been sanding resin all day," so I kind of said I was jacking off for the
Hey, whatever it takes, right?
Whatever it takes. Yep.
You gotta switch hits sometimes.
Exactly.
The UJL land, is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah, UJL land. So they also go by the name of the designer's name is Anchoret.
Oh, Anchoret. Okay.
Yeah, Anchoret. Yeah, I have Anchoret.
It looks familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same dude. He's just working with UJL land. I'm guessing for the marketing for the packaging. It's absolutely amazing. I'm hoping
the packaging looks like Anchoret's packaging. So
yeah,
I was gonna say so remarkably close to my Sazi too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So it's of that same quality. I mean, yeah. Again, if you guys have ever dealt with Infinite Dimension back in the day, like their packaging, I thought was like the bar to reach. This has surpassed it way way beyond. So hopefully June, if you're watching, just take notes.
Wow.
I love that. I love that Sazabi, man. But packaging.
But the Alex is really nice. Honest.
Oh yeah, the Infinite Dimension Alex.
Yeah.
And the GTO ARC-78. Those things are banging. So I also have those in the backlog. Which
Man, see, I'm still used to the old G System packaging. Just the white cardboard boxes with a inkjet printed label on the front and a one sheet of instructions for a full resin kit.
Well, there are still places that do that.
Man,
that's still kind of a norm. But like these days, I feel like people have been taking more and more shortcuts. Like some of the boxes are super thin,
right?
And I've noticed with places that I don't deal with often, they'd send me resin kits that are not very secure and that have broken pieces. But with some of these places, like I don't know if you guys have heard of Stickler Studio. They did the Rose and Zulu conversion for the Sinanju.
Is that the one that Zach's doing right now?
Yes. I don't know if you guys have watched that unboxing. That thing is beautiful. Like the packaging on that is beautiful. So I'm starting to see like a very awesome trend of people just stepping up their packaging. Like people like Evo and the 51 are starting to do some really good stuff too. So just keep doing that. Don't revert back to the cardboard boxes of yesteryear, please. Please.
Packaging's important, man.
It is really important, man. You got to present yourself in the absolute best possible way, whether it's for resin kits or if you're taking photos of your kit. Present it in the absolute best way you can, please.
Or if you're going outside, for Christ's sake.
It's almost like dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
Yeah. That is, yes, absolutely. I 100% agree with that statement. Oh.
Damn right.
Ah, man, that's a lot of words. Jesus.
Nice. Sorry to make you talk so long here, Chris. My bad.
No. I'm glad. I'm like, because I know people have said that I'm pretty quiet during the stream. So I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing, where I'm at the moment. I hope this comes out really well. Anybody who's going out to SCGMC, this will be there. I will bring this, and maybe I'll bring the ZZ bust that I did a couple of months ago, depending on what I can carry with me. And then, like this will be my very first, like, I guess, modeling convention ever.
Oh, nice.
So, I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea who I'm going to see, who I'm going to meet. Obviously, some of you guys are going to be there.
Dude, it's like, who's not going to be there?
Yeah, man, everyone's going to be there. I'm really excited. So, I can't wait. I can't wait to see everybody there. Man, hopefully we'll all have a good time. And
We're gonna.
Yeah. Apparently, Freddie's now disqualified because I'm using third-party resin. Fuck you, Freddie. Go eat an orange.
Freddie doesn't know his own fucking rules.
Man, Freddie's getting it from all sides tonight.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's throwing it from all sides, so he's got to get it from all sides.
He wants to play? We're going to play.
Yeah, I mean, what else is new, right? It's Freddie.
That's Freddie.
It's fucking Freddie.
Cool. Hashtag do it for Freddie. Anyway. All right, Chris, man, awesome stuff. Looking really good. I love this packaging. Thank you for showing us, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool. All right, let's go back over to Mikkel.
Yo.
You still cutting?
No, I'm cutting other pieces. I did this already. I don't know if you guys can...
Oh, you got some side details going on here?
Yeah, so I'm doing side details in here. So I'm doing this, kind of like those latches and shit, different size latches. And then I'm going to be plating part of this tonight. This. And then, hold on, shit. See if I can... God damn it. Bobby?
It doesn't work when your hand's in front of it.
Oh, hold up. Can you see the line?
Oh, yeah. No, we can't.
No, you gotta put your hand behind it and put the shit close to the screen.
Yeah, but the light's gonna...
Oh, you're all blown out. Oh, you're overexposed. I'm sorry.
There you go. Oh. See that?
We see the detail pieces.
Well, whatever. Already got the layout on there. All I have to do is just transfer it to to this, and then I'll do the cut real quick, and then slap that bitch in there.
There you go.
And that's all she wrote.
Nice.
Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna try to see if I can do the 2 legs tonight, the arms, and the torso extension of 2 millimeters.
Oh, okay. So you're making it taller.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks fucking stubby.
Agreed.
You got long legs, and you got like a short torso.
Yeah.
Yeah, life sucks.
Like Freddy.
That's me in real life, dude. Short torso, long ass legs. No, is it the other way around? I don't know. I gotta check. But it's one of those two.
So yeah, so I'm trying to do that, and then I don't know. I may want to take some parts from here. I've been working for this guy for like eons. I'm still not done with it. So hold on, let me turn up the light. See if turn on the light. Doesn't even fucking work. But yeah,
Is your light swivelable? Can you swivel your light so that if you just like reflect it towards the wall, so it's not so harsh, you might be able to see some of the details better.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Can't. Hey,
Exposure's a lot better.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
Way better.
So yeah, so I've been working on this for like fucking 2009.
So what is this, like a powered GM Spartan or something like that?
Somewhat, yeah. So you're supposed to call it the what's it called, the Spartan 3?
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I never got around that shit. So after that, I just said, I'm just gonna just cannibalize that shit and take some parts from there, maybe recast some of this. Yo, this thing has like some good things. You remember Eco Creations?
Yeah.
So Eco Creations had that Spartan conversion kit.
Right.
So I can't find my other, because I bought 2 and I just can't find the other one. But like stuff like this for the side, the rocket launcher from the sides,
right,
and the freaking let me see this thing here, the armor piece, all that stuff. I just gonna probably just recast it and just use it on other kits. And
there you go.
Whatever.
Yeah, make you greebly plates.
Yeah, so whatever. I'm trying to freaking what's it called? Recycle whatever I have. So that's much it for now. And then once I'm done with this, I'm trying to give myself until Monday, maybe Tuesday, done. And then prime paint. Then finish the the Stormbringer, and then prime and paint by next Saturday, hopefully. And then diorama after that.
Nice. What's the idea for the dio?
All right, so basically, I'm trying to do kind of like space debris, but kind of like a chunk of a building floating in space.
Okay.
As the let's see here. Maybe I can probably show it here. So kind of like the building going like this on the side, and then you have the the Stormbringer on one side, as the the Jagan is on the other side, trying to take a shot at something. I don't know.
That building looks suspiciously like a can, man.
So what?
That building looks suspiciously like a can.
Right.
Yeah. So well, something to make it somewhat of an example, but yeah. So I'm trying to give myself a timeline, trying to do this beforehand. So I don't know. Let's see what happens, and hope for the best.
Look at it this way: you got like a month and a half to finish.
Yeah, but I have to finish like the front deck of my house. So
oh, got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
So I'm taking my vacation time to finish the front deck of the house. Front deck. Repurpose the front door. So my wife wants to paint it a different color, and then after that I should be fine. So I'm giving myself like 3 days to work on that.
Okay.
So yeah, man. Trying to get this thing beforehand, because remember, you and I made a promise I was going to enter online so we can do this the proper way.
There you go, man.
So
there you go.
I know, because little Andrew was like, "Yo, you should come for Enemy NYC." I was like,
Yeah.
"I would go, but I'm not gonna enter."
What?
He said, "Why?" And it's like, you want somebody to shit on my fucking bill? Fuck you.
No.
I wouldn't say people would do that, man.
Yeah. What the fuck is
You're
that?
not a dick for once. Someone's gonna shit on this stuff. So.
Yeah, let me tell you, man. Stuff that were actually properly built, they didn't even get seen. They just put it on some weird fucking corner. You couldn't even fucking see them.
Yeah.
So that was the whole fucking problem. So
Oh, you just talking about last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. I hear you.
So it's kind of like, you know, fuck it. I'm not gonna do that shit.
You know, I just want my stuff to be judged properly by people that know what they're doing. So
Exactly. So basically, I don't want to drive. I don't want to park in the city.
yeah,
I don't want to walk with that shit around. I might as well just fucking do it from home, send it out. If I place, I place. If not, whatever. Doesn't matter.
exactly. Win, lose, or draw, you're not out money. You know.
Exactly. Yo, every year I waste about, I don't even want to fucking sell it too low, but like almost $500-600 every time I'm in the fucking place.
Oh my god, man.
Between fucking drinking all day.
Well, yeah.
And passing out.
Yo, to ever bring that shit over.
Downside here.
That was 2016, son. That was a dark year.
Yeah.
That was a dark year, man.
Dude, that was the first time I actually met you in person, and you were passed out.
Dude, I was so fucking drunk, yo, between Chris, Kevin, because Kevin and I, we were drinking the day before, man. Kevin was like so shit-faced, man.
Yeah.
Then on Saturday, I was just like, yo, we doing this shit again? It's like, nah, man, I gotta drive home, so it's on you. I said, fuck it. So I drank with out of Delta, what's it called, Strider, my friend Bobby, Chris, I was there too, and yo, dude, we were just drinking because we kept paying that. We all put in $20 for the bartender, so she went home with probably like $160 just worth in tips alone. So she was giving us like a little bit of Coke and a lot of fucking what's it called, rum. So we were just drinking that shit down like it was iced tea. Man, that was the best time I ever had in that whole show.
Describe that is Coke for color.
Exactly.
Coca-Cola. Yes.
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Clarify.
I was thinking someone
obviously,
thinking of
Tim.
something else.
Just to clarify for all the families at home.
My goodness.
You know.
This is a family show.
That's what I'm
Is it,
saying.
Brian?
What the fuck are you doing watching this show?
X.
No, but what's it called? The year before, man, when I placed, I think someone had it on video. I was just like, yo, they were trying to announce me and shit, and I was just like in a corner, couldn't even move.
Oh, that's how you were in 2016 because you were like dead, passed out across from the Bluefin booth.
Yeah, but that was after. That
Yeah,
was after the ceremony and shit. But
Yeah.
the year before, man, I drank, and I didn't pass out, but I was just like holding down to one of the display cases, I think, where they had the DVC stuff.
Dude, you were you were asleep, like full on asleep.
Yo, I had to sleep it off because the first thing I just tell one of the guys is like, yo, I'm going into hibernation. What the fuck you mean hibernation? I just passed out. Like,
Yeah.
that's it.
I understand.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm there, man.
Yo,
I look over.
Brian, what happened on that stream, kid, and you passed the fuck out? Yo, I thought you just like probably like, I don't know, like something happened to you, something like that, and it's like,
No, bro.
yo, my man just died on a live stream. Everybody was trying to wake you up and everything, and nothing was happening. So like, let me call him, and nothing.
That's awesome. You guys are the greatest. Yeah, I know. I got that. I got all those missed calls and everything. Nah, it's just out. I'd been drinking for 14 hours or something like that. So
Jesus.
Y'all are gonna get me
You were
killed
just
one day.
keeping a very close eye on your head, just slowly dipping.
Yo,
don't.
Brian, I'm gonna have to take you out, man. We should go bar hopping and shit. See who passes out first.
no, I guess. But
That you have to live stream.
Yeah, that's for sure.
no, it's more of a vlog. You can't live stream something like that because that's who's gonna live stream for 8, 9, 10 hours. Like, come on.
I've
it's not
done
gonna
some
take
pretty
that long.
stupid shit. That's up there.
Hey, no comment.
If I make it over there, we'll organise to make that happen. Then I'll film for 9 hours. I don't care.
I am into it.
I
Dude,
can do it.
that will be great because next year, I'll just probably like save us some cash and just spend the $900 just on drinks.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shit.
And Uber
Yeah.
cleaning fees.
Yeah, right.
Ubers.
Hey, Mikkel, Chris says he has the video.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he got the video of me like trying to fucking film the ceremony. You can see me fucking rocking back and forth and shit.
Probably. I don't know. He just says I have the video, but it's not uploaded. So
Yeah, don't upload it.
nice.
Send it to everyone instead.
Yeah, just send it to privately.
Yeah. There we go.
If it gets posted, sorry.
No, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want my wife to
Oh
look.
man, good stuff.
But yeah, man. I mean, when you hang out at what's it called for the GBWC on that Saturday, you meet up with everybody, and then I'm saying that to everybody. So like, you want something to drink? You want something to drink? You want something to drink? I'm buying like drinks for everybody. It's like, yo, let's all drink. Cause we see each other like what, once a year.
Yeah,
Exactly.
maybe. Yeah.
So might as well just party like rock stars and shit and pass out in the fucking hallway. Who
That
gives
I-
a shit?
That IPMS action in there as well.
Oh yeah, man. Oh
Missed
man,
that.
you missed out the one in my house, man.
I know.
So you
Next
should
time.
Right in
You
with you. Right in GBW.
you should have seen Ray, man, when he got fucked up. Couple of drinks in, he was done.
I want to see Ray drunk. I've never seen Ray drunk, and I want to see him drunk.
All right, so
That would probably be hilarious.
next summer, I'll put in something good, and then hopefully you guys show up and we'll do something fun.
Yeah, no, I've got stuff. I'm working on some psychotic shit that's just gonna go everywhere. I'm gonna bring it all over the place. So
Psychotic shit.
yeah, that OMC build, that thing is gonna go everywhere with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know.
Large everywhere with the man messing with the giant ass. That's what it is.
Dude, I don't know, man, but
Just make sure you get little Andrew some White Claw, and we'll be good.
oh yeah.
Hey now.
I'm gonna get that kid a Camelback with full White Claw.
Nah,
Yeah,
dude, when I saw him at the show last year, I told him, it's like, dude, you gotta have a drink with me. He goes like, nah, man, I can't do it. I can't act a fool. I got someone picking me up later, so I don't want to be questioned.
Yes.
I don't want to be questioned. So it's just like, yo, live a little, bro. It's like, nah, I can't do it. I can't
Now
do it.
homie's lighting up every single day of the week.
Yeah,
Jesus.
like he is
God.
binge drinking.
He's making me look like a saint.
Jesus.
Like I can imagine like his favorite saying is it's 5 o'clock somewhere and just going hard, you know.
I don't even know if he knows how to tell time, honestly.
Hey.
All I heard was woo woo. The next year, the dude is like done.
Is he a woo girl? I think Andrew's
He's
a woo girl.
Woo woo.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down to find out. That's awesome.
You know what? After he came into my stream that one time drunk off White Claw, that
And
I
yet
don't
he
know.
talks so much shit about it sober.
yeah.
Of course.
And then he's drunk off White Claw, slurring his type even. Like, how do you slur your type? Like, come on.
You're supposed to get the
pretty
whole
easy.
word wrong, not
to
slur
be
it.
fair, it's hard to see and mash a keyboard at the same time when you smash.
Start off White Claw, James? I can understand whiskey, but White Claw? Like, come on. man.
Anything, if you drink enough of it.
I mean,
no.
it wasn't just White Claw that day. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, James
That
has a
kid.
point.
That kid probably had a case of it.
Woo woo.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet you his favorite White Claw is like the worst one, like black cherry or some shit.
Probably. That would not surprise me.
Jeez.
Little Andrew. Gotta love him. Anyway, Mikkel, thank you, man. We're gonna check back in with you here in a little bit. Let's go over to Brian.
Sure.
Oh, he's on a turntable. What do we got?
I put a bunch of them back together. There's that
Uh-oh.
backpack.
Whoa, look at that.
Looks pretty good. I don't think I need to do anything else additionally in regards to backpackery.
I think it needs some more like fuel tanks, but
Needs what? Fuel tanks?
it needs more fuel tanks.
I agree. Yes.
I'm
Start
going
a
to send you a
Kickstarter.
mail bomb.
I'll
More fuel tanks,
fund,
please.
I'll fund your fuel tank fund.
Like instead of arms, replace the arms with fuel tanks.
No,
Yeah.
I would replace the arms with missile pods before I replace them with fuel tanks. Come
Yeah,
on.
literal gun tank. It's all tanks.
You don't need feet. You just need more fuel tanks.
Well, that would just be a tank then, wouldn't it?
It's a
The
metal
brass
tank.
doesn't understand that you don't need legs.
If
Just
there aren't
more
any
tanks.
guns, and there are only tanks, it'd be a tank, right?
Yeah.
Saying.
Square tank.
Yeah, you know, they're the ultimate cannon fodder. Move over, Leo.
I mean, take the legs off and just put 2 big ass fuel tanks underneath of it.
We're entering the Neo Zeon sort of
Yeah.
era, mobile armor sort of thing.
Like
Brian,
a
you,
hummingbird.
Brian, you know what the back leg on the back armor, right? You should have done a kind of like a what's it called armor separation, just like the front, like the flaps, just to beef it up a bit. So like make the back flaps like kind of like movable.
What do you mean?
You see the front flaps that you have on the kit,
Sure.
on the legs.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, so maybe you should want to do something similar like that to the back of the legs, but actually like carving it from the actual armor.
Oh no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, add like a hinge right there.
Yeah,
I can do that.
make
I'll see how it
that
is.
make that bitch sexy.
I am running out of time on this build also, so
Yo, forget about timing, bro.
bro, I'm trying to get it done. Forget about
Forget-
timing. Who cares about deadlines?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna alter the shield a little bit. I'm gonna build a new bazooka from scratch probably because I don't have anything that's gonna work, and I'm gonna build a new heat hawk. So.
Yo, why don't you just get one of the bazookas from the train store, 1/6 scale?
What?
then
Just
just-
go grab one from Caboose.
Yeah, and just modify it a bit.
It's not gonna be the same. I mean, I have like 100 scale bazookas and stuff. Like, I got the easy, I got the standard sock, I got what else do I have? I got the saws somewhere around here.
You need something thicker, man.
No, I know, so I'm gonna make one from scratch, or pull some of my thousands of extra parts together and make something out of it. Probably.
Or
I
in
just-
the tank.
Get that nuclear bazooka from the GPO too.
Oh, word.
Oh yeah, that's pretty tight. Or like the hyper, from the Dom. Brick Dom.
Yeah.
So that one's pretty hype. I'm thinking something kind of like that. I want to, but like time constraints, etc., etc. So
Yo, just skip work for a couple of days. Tell them you got a stomach flu.
no, I'm not gonna do that.
I can write you a doctor's note, but you're going to be pregnant.
Nah, I've known these guys for like 14 years. There's no way.
That's your fault.
There's no way. I know, and the company's only like 11 people. There's no way in heck. There's no way, dude, that would fucking flow. No fucking way. I said heck and then fuck in the same sentence. What the fuck?
You're really heckin' cute, buddy.
Yo, you're making it sound like she has a slavery in there, bro. It's like, nah, man, I can't take no days off. Why? I can't explain it, bro. But there's no sick
No, I
days.
can. No,
I
I
fell
can.
down some stairs. Yeah, okay.
No, I can't. I have plenty of time. It's just, I have
Saving it for something.
time. Well, I am in a way.
Brian's
Yeah.
being abused. That's all there is to it.
It's not abuse if you like it.
Far from it. Far from it. Oh, you goofy sunbuns. All right. But yeah, I don't think that I'm going to do anything else with that one, guys. I like that shit. Looks good. And I'm actually feeling really good about this build. So, hooray. Model building. Yay.
Hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Why is this turning into the gathering of the juggalos?
Who knows, man?
I was gonna say something too.
Oh, I almost spit out my water.
That's
You know.
disgusting.
Yeah.
I think I am going to forgo the the piping, the beans on the pipings, because
Okay.
fuck it. I have some springs that I can sub in over it and then just deal with those, I think, because fuck that shit, man.
Look, it's even going off in the chat here.
Hootie hoo!
And then Freddie.
Whoop whopper, Freddie. Yeah, good job.
Whoop wop.
Yeah, my plan for the shield, I know Donnie like hooked it up with a bunch of plow plate, went nuts on this. I don't really mind a lot of the details going on in the shield. I think it's nicely simple. I do think that this top part is too fucking long, so I'm gonna cut it off right here and add these details down here, up here.
Okay.
And that's basically it. You know, just kind of shove everything up a little bit. On the inside, I don't have room for it because of this other. Oh, show it on the camera because of this other detail here. So, but yeah, I'll move these posts up here just to have that, and then I'm gonna wear it on the outside of the suit, like, get on there, like this essentially. So
That's not
a lot
bad.
of times this suit is shown with the shield like all crazy wackadoo like that. So I just want to roll it like kind of casual, a little bit low, a little off the shoulder, as it were.
Dude, it would have been actually pretty hot if you would have made those shields foldable.
Oh, if I could put another hinge in there, you and your hinges.
Yo, word, man. I just been on a hinge spray, son.
You're on a hinge fan?
It's unhinged on hinges.
I have some crazy hinge stuff that you would love, but I'm not going to pull it out right now because it's across the room.
Okay.
That means he'll do it later.
I'll see you in the DMs, Mav. No, but I think that I like the way that this the shape is going down on the back of this. The whole profile of the kit itself, I feel like that is doing pretty good. You know, I feel pretty decent about that for being only a couple weeks worth of work.
I like it.
Now, how do you feel about the fireman cowl on the back of the head?
The Lord helmet.
Yeah.
I wanted to initially do something about that, trim it back, get rid of it a little bit, but as I progressed on the build,
you're starting to feel love for it.
No, I mean, yeah, a little bit. You know,
it's over.
Actually, extending the neck that millimeter because there's like a weird like light junction on the inside. It's like the clear poly parts that like allow one of the proprietary LEDs to shine out the Model Y.
Yeah.
Well, that thing is sloppy as fuck in the fucking collar, and it just like slips around. The head is really derpy. Then it like sits really fucking low. You have no posability out of it. Like you can't look up or down or anything. It just kind of like sits low and dumb. So I forced the collar in there. I cut a piece of styrene, like a styrene rod, or not rod, tube. I just cut a slice of that shit off, and I cut it on the end. I slipped it over it. Slipped another one on the outside of that sleeved over it, glued them down, and then that boosted up this little gray part here. Yeah, that is not part of the kit. So that is my own thing that keeps that part of the head up and allows the head to have movement. It really changes the whole feel of like the cowl and everything because it doesn't sit low and stupid. It has more of that samurai feel I think the kit was supposed to have. You know, it looks
smart. The Marisai is classic, but it reminds me so much of Spaceballs.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, Lord helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But yeah, I was gonna cut it out.
Assholes.
How many people are? They're all assholes.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time before we heard that from Armida.
Yeah.
But now that I put it together with a new backpack that I just put together a couple days ago, I feel like the fit is nice, and I think that I'm just gonna leave it. You know, I feel like it works well.
Okay.
In this instance, yeah. In a different custom, maybe if I did something where I was like doing that style where the skirts are all dropped low and it has more of a like hard military style, I might change it. But for this build, I think I'm good with it.
It's some Red Baron type shit, so flashier the better, I guess, right?
In a way, yeah, you know, it's Char, so.
Yeah.
Char. The Char side.
Char.
Exactly. New type flash, y'all.
Or however that's whoop whoop.
The sound effects are great.
We should definitely stick to our day jobs though when we're done with them.
Oh yeah.
When did this turn into like ASMR?
Snips
Never.
out, I don't know.
Oh, never.
It starts with the sanding.
What do I got here?
Nice. Good stuff. All right, Brian, we're going to check back in here in a little bit. Let's go back over to James.
Hey. Oh,
Welcome.
You got the
This is
Sapporo rocking. You got the plastic sheet going. Man, how is this Warhammer thing going? Treating you?
I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's alright. It's cool. It's something different to do. So, I mean, the thing is, I've been building Gunpla and pretty much nothing but Gunpla for so goddamn long that I needed a break. So, my goal after GBWC here was to just not build any Gundam for a while.
Okay.
That's good. That's good therapy.
So, no, it's going well. Like, so far, I've built some Machine Krieger, I've built some Star Wars, now some Warhammer. Well, I realized I've got we have IPMS events, fantasy and sci-fi competition in a month or two.
That's not bad.
So I figured I'd try to get as many things ready for that as possible. So at the moment, I've got about 10 different things to enter.
Nice.
So it should be fun. Like all my GWC entries are over the last 3 years will all be there. So I may as well just flood the diorama category with my stuff. And
Nice.
Fucking spam.
yeah, I just figured I'd just cut it.
Stack it.
So yeah, this Tau Devil, I don't even know what it's called, Piranha is, yeah, it's alright. It should be interesting to paint. So I don't know if I'm going to hand paint or airbrush it, but it's just I've been doing a lot of freehand scribing, just because I'm lazy and I can never be bothered busting out the Dymo tape. So I discovered, like, usually I'll just grab like a ruler and sort of just wing it.
Okay. That's next best thing.
That's what I always called eyeballing that bitch.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I mean, who needs tape when you can just be like, oh yeah, we're just going to go roughly here and then just let's scribe a line in.
I'm just sitting here quietly peeling my Dymo tape off now.
No, Tex, I totally use Dymo tape all the time, but when it comes to metalworking, I totally eyeball it most of the time.
So I'm just like too lazy most of the time to be bothered pulling out the old Dymo tape.
The man is being honest.
Yeah, can't.
There's nothing wrong with both.
So I mean, they both have their places.
Preference and whatever you're working on.
The wisdom is knowing when to use and when not to use.
Okay, Yoda.
I mean, like, if I
Do or do not, there is no try.
Fucking set myself up for that.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing. If I was doing something that I cared about a lot more than this, I would probably be sitting there and measuring everything out. But when you can just sort of grab and quickly scribe a line, because I sort of just want this finished so I don't have to look at it again. See, that was slightly off center and not square, so it doesn't matter. But whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Like, that's a good thing. The other thing about finishing GBWC here is now I don't need to worry about anything for another 12 months, so I can sort of just sit there and drink and just work on stuff for the hell of it. So although I did go and buy some more gunpowder, I said I wasn't going to buy anything, and I picked up I like got a good deal on a Draft C because it's like a cool design.
Nice.
And I've been wanting one of those for a while, so I got a good deal on that, which I bought one of those. But aside from that, I've got some like tanks and stuff built soon too, so that should be fun. Anything that's like not Gundam really for a while until I start the next big project.
When you got a snazzy 3D printer now too, so you can go hog wild on these things.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. Like, I've just been designing a lot of 3D models on my computer. So just doing, at the moment, I'm doing a bunch of like workshop tools. Like, because one thing I was discussing with old mate Taz Robbie is he likes to build like a lot of 1/35th scale sort of stuff as well. But if you ever like tried to find like tools and computers and stuff in 1/35th scale, you can't really buy that shit. Everything that they make for and stuff is generally all World War II era sort of crap.
Yes.
So, and like we were sitting there going, man, I want like an engine crane. I want like an airbrush compressor. I want a rig normal compressor. I want like impact wrenches and tool shifts and stuff that I would find in my garage in modern era or whatnot. So I've just been trying to design as much of that on the computer as I possibly can, because then I can just print it all out and then just cast it all in resin. And then I know it'll make Rob happy, because then I can like just sling a bunch of that stuff his way. And then who knows, like I might be able to make enough castings and try to flog off like little models, scale models of that sort of stuff to people as well. I think there's a market for it. I don't know. I'll find out sooner or later.
James,
Yeah, right.
do you follow a Korean 3D modeler named P.S. Sofid?
No, I do not.
So this guy, he actually works pretty close with Hot Toys, and
Yep.
he does really amazing like resin builds of stuff that he just prints out at home. If you look him up, man, like he recently did like a bunch of SD Voltron stuff a little while ago. A 1/60 scale Dragonar, if you remember what that is. Yeah, man. Really, really good shit, man. Like, I'll send you a link later. But
Yeah, that'd be sick, man.
Yeah,
like
he,
the stuff he does,
is-
I think you can do.
He is an absolute master when it comes to that stuff. A lot of that stuff he's scratch built.
Yep.
So he did this 1/60th Suzabi back in the day,
Insane.
and I think he made like a dozen casts of it.
Yep.
And Matt Mrozek, hopefully everybody's familiar with Matt.
Yeah, whatever happened to him?
He does like
Marvel statues
yeah,
and stuff.
like superhero figures and stuff like that. He popped into my live stream the other night, and dude has like a 2-year waiting list for commissions and stuff for him right now. So
Crazy.
he's deep into painting figures and stuff like that for paying clients and stuff. So he doesn't mess with the Gundam anymore. But back when he did, he messaged Pia like nonstop, like, "Hey, sell me a 1/60th, Suzabi." And Pia was just like, "Yeah, no, not gonna do it. Sorry about your luck." So I think he bugged him for like a year or so. But yeah, the dude is just crazy good. He's an amazing scratch builder. And did you see his little Lego Voltron figures, minifigs that are like
Yes.
blown up? Those are cool.
Oh man, it's amazing. Like just absolutely amazing. Some of his stuff is just wicked. Let's see if I can actually pull him up real quick.
A lot of the sculptures that he does are pretty wild too.
Yeah, like that's something I'm leaning more towards getting into. I've just been trying to do a bunch more research. I'm doing a lot of learning more 3D design sort of software on PC, because everything at the moment I draw in AutoCAD.
Oh yeah.
Is good for mechanical sort of stuff. But when it comes to drawing like organic shit like people, yeah, no chance. So I'm currently trying to find better software for that, and then watch a world of tutorials and teach myself how to do it.
Are you an AutoCAD designer, James?
I'm a draftsman by trade, yeah. So
So I like my day job right now is 3D modeling through ZBrush. So if you want like organic shapes, that's probably your best entry point.
That's what I was about to say. Like you
Yeah.
do that and then do the transfer over to.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So I'd be glad to talk shop with you, man, if you have like free time at some point.
yeah, for
I'm
sure.
happy with that.
Much appreciated. Like that's something I'm super keen on learning these days. Yeah, because I just built my new computer just so I can actually have a workstation at home, because my last computer was 10 plus years old,
Oh.
and it was a little bit long in the tooth.
Yeah, that's not really going to work with 3D modeling for sure.
Yeah, for real, especially ZBrush.
Well, the old
potato right now. So
randomly blue screening every 5 minutes, no matter what I did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the new one's all flashy and nice and does things, and it doesn't crash when I load AutoCAD, which is good.
here's a question for me to the squad here. What is the relationship between ZBrush and SolidWorks? Because
Ooh.
that's what I have That's what I have experience in.
So with ZBrush, I mean, it's definitely well, I guess that's the right way to describe it.
It seems more intuitive.
Yeah, it's more user friendly for sure. Like
Right.
you have something in front of you, you can manipulate that in any way you wish. But you can, like, if you really want to deep dive into it, man, it can get pretty complex. But
Okay.
as a good entry point, as an absolutely solid entry point, in comparison to SolidWorks, ZBrush is a better bet.
So, yeah, I might look into that. Expensive, is it?
I mean, for a license, it's not as bad as some other programs. I mean, I think it's like 800 for a license. But there are other ways to get it. I'm not going to advertise it.
Oh, no, of course not. I wouldn't expect you to. But...
Do people still use Blender?
I actually use Blender for work. It's become, at this point, industry standard.
Really?
I think
it's gotten really good.
still uses Blender too every now and then.
Is it still free?
It is 100% free.
Wow.
I did teach, well, I did learn a little bit of Blender back a while ago, which was, it was easy to use and I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, like, if at work I need to do like high res renders of like, so for those that don't know, I do 3D modeling for a sports like clothing company. It's not Nike or anything massive, but they do 3D renders of their stuff to advertise. And if I need like nice massive renders with all the stitching and all that stuff, I still use Blender. I use Blender cycles, and that blows anything I've used in the past like 3 or 4 years out of the water. It's still that good.
Nice.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's something cool to learn and different, and I'm generally trying to teach myself new techniques. And any way I can improve my hobby skills is I'll use whatever technology I can to make it better. So
Yeah, man.
I mean,
I can if you want, I can point you in the right direction. It's ZBrush, like once you get a hang of it, man, the world is your oyster. Like you can make whatever you want. Like it doesn't matter if it's hard edge, organic. It doesn't matter. Once you get into it, man, it just flows out of you. Like you're messing with clay essentially. So.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I think that might be a go because, like, I can sit there in AutoCAD and I could probably draw something like this very well.
Yeah.
The figures, probably not. But the machinery, I could draw this up in AutoCAD easy. But just like the figures, I don't know, it would take me forever and it would look good and I'd swear a lot. And
yeah, I mean, and like maybe the last couple of years, I don't know when they started doing it, but they've made it so much easier for people to 3D print like stuff straight from ZBrush. The translation from their software to pretty much any software you use to print is pretty intuitive now. So it's not as intimidating as it was like 3 years ago.
For sure.
I know the software is kind of low budget, but I've seen some pretty wicked things pulled off in what's the Google one?
SketchUp.
SketchUp, yeah.
But it's Google is an owner, so I draft too, and that's what we use primarily. They're owned by Trimble now.
Oh, really? They changed ownership. I didn't know that. It's been
Armina,
forever
what do you
since I
do?
used it myself.
So I design commercial playgrounds for children.
Okay.
I also inspect them, and but mostly I do the design work for my company. We're a manufacturer and distributor.
Okay. What company is this?
I'd rather not say.
Okay.
But we primarily work with recycled plastic.
Okay. Is this for novelty stores or what?
No, this is so it's commercial. So it's like homeowners associations, parks, schools, military bases.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I just don't want to. I just don't want to say it live. I'll tell you later.
Okay. Yeah, you just don't want nobody to be coming. Yo, can you hook me up with
I need a
with a
playground.
playground?
With a playground, I need a playground, man. Right now.
Man, pretty much. Like they started ours started like 25 grand.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
Pretty cheap.
Up until some poor grandma, you gotta tell her, no, you don't want one of these swings in the backyard for your grandkids.
Word.
Can't afford it.
Yeah.
Try Kmart.
Nice.
No, you know what? My wife and I bought a playground from Toys R Us before they. There was a week or two before they closed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we got it for like 60% off.
Nice.
Dude, it took them about like 2 years to put that shit together for me.
Oh.
And it was just because I didn't want to do it, because the backyard is kind of like not level, so that means I have to level the ground. If I'm gonna do something, I want to do it perfect. So she hired somebody to do it. And no, did not agree. So like waste of money trying to put that shit together, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's life.
I don't know. I'm a big believer in if I can't, I hate buying stuff off people. I'd rather make it myself.
Exactly.
That's how I feel about figures, like collecting and buying them now. It's they look pretty, but I'd rather paint it myself.
Exactly. Like, I can't remember. I think I've got 3 figures in my house, and that was
the giant playground.
Who doesn't want a giant playground in their house?
Because that's exactly what Freddie needs: some adult supervision.
I need an adult. Man, I bought this sweet wooden handled invite thing.
Oh, the carousel. This guy really the demand, man.
And it's got
I actually with a carousel. I hate merry-go-rounds on playgrounds and seesaws. They're not. Don't get scared, y'all. But they're not safe.
Yeah.
So, as an inspector, they're a nightmare, and
They're one of my favorites as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, they're everybody's favorite until some poor little girl dies from a concussion of one, and then they shut
I
that
never
business
died
down
from
real quick.
any of my concussions.
No, because you weren't a 6-year-old girl, man. Sucks. There's.
Yo, yo, Tim, since you order a lot from Taobao, for this with these tariffs now being up 25%.
Yeah.
So you gotta stop buying from China now?
I haven't really priced it out since all this is going down, but I don't know what happened with the tariffs today, but the ones before didn't affect toys, and modeling goods and supplies fell under that category. So it shouldn't have been affected by the tariffs. Not saying that it wasn't, but I'm just saying that it shouldn't have been. But I know there were new tariffs slapped on today, and I'm not sure how far-reaching they were. So I don't know. I buy once in a blue moon, so even with the tariffs, it still might be worth it.
Right.
So
Because I was gonna have everything be rerouted to Thailand, and from Thailand have it shipped here.
Oh, you sneaky son of a bitch.
Quick tip: buy stuff.
No,
in Malaysia.
what's it called? Because now we just opened a manufacturing facility in Thailand.
All right.
Yeah, so whatever we get from Ping, I was just trying to get it routed to Thailand, and they just tell them just to ship it over here.
There you
It's
go.
not bad. But yeah, man, just like everybody's freaking out in the jewelry business, man.
Oh,
Since
sure.
everything's like precious metals, even items are like $40 and below, you're still getting hit with a 25% tariff.
Yeah.
So a lot of people had just moved shop to either Taiwan or Thailand and shit like that. So
Oh man.
yeah, so we did our move and shit. So I had to stay up for 3 nights in a row.
Damn.
Freaking what's it called? Setting up the systems remotely and shit and everything.
Right.
Making sure that the CAD programming is done for the 3D printers, because they usually do 3D mock-ups in resin. Yeah, and then they make molds out of it, and then they and then they cast them whatever, gold, silver, whatever float the boat. So yeah, man.
So Mikhail, we got our boy. Let's see, we got Andrew, and we also have Ray in the chat.
Oh,
Ray
shit.
is speaking very highly of you in the chat, I must say.
He always does, right? Oh, shitting on me.
No, I mean he's nothing but compliments.
Really?
Yeah.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Would I lie?
Oh
Not,
man,
not, not to my face,
shenanigans.
which I appreciate.
Yeah. And then there's Andrew. Andrew, are you drunk off White Claw yet, buddy?
Black Cherry White Claw.
Yeah, right.
There goes the neighborhood.
Stank ass White Claw. There you go. And for those of you that don't know, Andrew likes White Claw. It's a hard seltzer water. It's a very
Is that what it is?
dainty drink.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. Yo.
Yeah.
Look, I drink it, but I'm also a white girl, so
I
get a pass.
I have definitely found myself at the bottom of a box of Franzia time and again.
As any good sorority girl has.
Hey, you know me. It's ya girl,
Look at this.
sorority
Look at this kid.
bro.
This is the kid that got drunk off White Claw, y'all.
Could not even type to save his life.
White Claw's trash.
He could not type for nothing. You remember that, right, Chris?
Yeah, man. I was in the chat. I was like,
Yeah, I was
what
gonna
is
say.
this doing?
Yeah, what is? Yeah, like, come on, man. He
Uh,
couldn't even spell. Jeez.
Trash recognize trash, Andrew.
Yeah,
There you go.
real recognize real.
I mean, if you're not drinking whiskey, then you're just not living life. Or something blue.
Oh man, I had the best whiskey in Japan. I went and bought it the second I got back here. Haven't had it since.
What'd you get?
It was the Nikia Pure Malt. It was really good. It was well worth going back out into the Kyoto snow for. Holy shit.
Dope. I had some Japanese rice rum.
Rice.
Yeah, it was like sake on speed. It was insane.
That sounds
Filtered or unfiltered?
It was white or clear, so I assume filtered.
Okay.
Or distilled potentially. So, but yeah, it was intense. Very freaking intense. Wow.
Was it like you were camping?
What? Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was sex in a campground. It was fucking intense. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at this. Okay, so hold up, you guys. Look at this. I told you I got
there is
drunk with the
video
White Claw.
evidence, man. It's there.
Dude,
It was you, I believe, right?
Yeah. It's literally on video.
You're like,
He's like, don't trust me.
Bick,
I don't
Bick,
trust myself.
Andrew,
come on.
Bick, it was you, Bick. All right.
Right?
Girl, I got some
Come on,
bad
man.
news. You sold yourself out.
Right? Like he's just like, this White Claw is gross, but
I
I
don't
got drunk
remember it,
off
so
it.
it didn't happen, bro.
Yeah. Come on, little Anna, you're better than that, buddy.
Oh goodness.
This kid. Alcoholic seltzer.
Ain't no laws when little A's got a claw.
It's like low battery alcohol. Right there.
There you go. Literal gross water. Yeah, well, you got that one right.
Didn't stop him that day.
It looks like we lost Mikkel. All right, well, let's get Angel in here then.
Let's get
Angel's
a open chat for Mikkel.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
Angel's been waiting in the wings very patiently.
That's funny because his name's Angel.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I
Angel's
just
there.
got it.
But you did.
Angel's on mute. Oh, he's slapping in an SCGMC deal.
Uh-oh.
I think that's all he really wanted to do, right, Angel?
Oh, you know it.
It's all good, man. We would have mentioned it anyway.
No, no. I'm just sitting here listening to you guys bullshit and everything. So
There you
Cool.
go.
Every damn day.
Angel was stuck in the waiting room, you guys.
It's not for
Not
back
really.
then.
It is
No
okay.
drinks, no nothing.
So I'm just working on this hazel thing, or not the hazel, the Winmore thing that I'm
Ooh.
Whoa.
putting together. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's what I have so far. Using the legs from the narrative, A
Like
part, the
it's
apex,
anything AOZ. Oh,
and then
Oh, fuck yes, bro.
took
yeah,
the
man.
cycle arms, the Gerudo 2 parts here to make like make this big globe thing in the back. I'm gonna just cover it with like little missile pods.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Just
gonna
all
be
over the-
It's a giant disco ball.
And then I have this hole right here, so I'm figuring I have these. I didn't use the Neo Xeon pipes, those big pipes that go on the bottom.
Yeah.
So I have this leftover thruster thing, so I can just throw that right there.
Ooh.
It's gonna be like a death planet,
It's
Yeah.
Unicron. Oh no.
right?
And then I was like, there's not enough here, so I have a G in arms that I'm never gonna build. So, well, until now. So I'm building it now. Gonna use like the arms to kind of like connect the depth ball to the backpack here.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Hey, Angel, what is that? What is that ball? Like, I mean, like, what is it made of? Or
It's
what
just
was it
a
originally?
It's just a piece of acrylic, a ball
Giant
of
acrylic ball.
sheer acrylic. That because our theme was ball this year, so I want to do like a ball mobile armor or something.
Wow, cool.
Since
Cool.
my gimmick is mobile armors,
Freaking light. I love it, dude. This
so
is
that's what I'm working on. I'm working on little missile pod things. Like I said, I'm like scratch building it so I can like pop open and then have little missiles. So
pew pew inside. Pew pew.
Pew pew, motherfuckers.
I have a bunch of that. So I'm just trying to decide if this is gonna be like strong enough for me to make a mold out of and then just resin cast it, or if I'm gonna have to go and make each one.
Oh, and you're gonna try to cover that thing with those?
Yeah.
Oh man, resin cast those things, dude.
Absolutely. Make a mold of one, right? Make a mold of one, cast 5 of them, and then mold those 6, and then cast those.
Mass copy paste, man.
I don't know if this is gonna be strong enough. I'm gonna try to test it out. Because
it doesn't look like it's that flimsy, from what I can see from here.
I'm gonna try it out.
Well, best of luck. Man. Is that 1 millimeter plastic?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, you should probably be fine, but yeah, see what works.
Yeah.
Nice.
No,
That's what
I'm
I'm doing right
serious.
now. So.
I'm serious. Like, if you have the opportunity to make a mold of them, like mold 1, make 10, mold the 10, and then cast them. Like,
Mold all the things.
Gang mold it, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I did that.
Yeah.
I did that with the shotgun shells for my Borderlands
Torg.
Torg.
That's the plan. To get the mold, but
mold's easy. You know what you're doing.
Good cast is hard.
For like
if you built mold for like 5, 8, or 9 years, you can do it easy.
Cable.
Do it in your sleep.
On the
quality's kind of going downhill. Let me see what that is.
Angel, you still there? Uh-oh. We're losing Angel.
Oh no.
Angel down.
Right. We're getting like 5 or 6.
So yeah, I have these other molds that were
there
pretty
we go.
good. I just don't know if this is gonna be good enough to mold. So
Trust yourself.
Trust in the heart of the cards, man.
Whoa, holy cow, did that go Yu-Gi-Oh? What the
I went Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. I went
wow.
all Yu-Gi-Oh.
You know what? I know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh except that it's card based, and
Oh,
that's
really?
why I knew you were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh.
So
That's the heart of the cards. Yeah. That's it.
I have no idea.
What a
What
world.
the hell did I do to deserve this?
What a
Wow.
world. No, I'm in the same boat. How do I know this? God damn
How
it.
do you know this?
I don't know.
That's the question
Well,
that we
you
all are wondering.
can.
Ryan, what are you drinking?
Gin and tonic.
Okay.
Okay.
I was drinking IPAs. They were delicious. They're gone now. All right.
Gin and tonic.
Gin's what I want to drink when I want to feel like I've been hit by a truck.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
All it took was one time.
I think gin as being an incredibly light drink. So
All right.
Got it.
Tequila.
all right. Oh, tequila? No, tequila, no wheels, Cuervo? Hell yeah. I used to
I'm
put a
sorry,
couple bottles
what?
that night.
Tequila's just a way for the police to come around without calling them.
No.
I mean, tequila's just fun, man.
It can
Yep.
be.
I'm more offended that you named Cuervo as your go-to.
Well, no, I mean, if you're going to drink good tequila, to me, it'd be Patron. I mean, if you're going to go down, you go Cabo. But, I mean, you would drink Cuervo if you're an alcoholic and you just drink it to drink it. That's what I used to do. So,
I am, and I still don't drink it.
yeah, it's all good.
You scare me, Ryan, sometimes.
I scare myself.
Oh boy.
Donnie says gin sounds like a great idea, by the way.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big gin guy.
Fair enough.
I mean,
If
put
it's,
some
in
not
like,
either,
if
right?
it's in like a mix, like a cocktail or something, and the
Yeah,
rest of
rock.
it tastes
Yo,
good, like I could, yeah.
Fucking Tom Collins is super refreshing.
How old are you? Oh my god.
I'm more of a
40.
guy.
I am
Urban has not
40.
been mentioned
I am
so far,
as
I can
old as Gundam. I am.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did say that.
Yeah, no, we're good. It's all right. Like, no, I mean, what Tom Collins is basically lemonade and gin, and hooray! What the fuck's wrong with that? Like, come on, dude. What's an Arnold Palmer?
A golfer.
Well, yeah, but it's also iced tea and lemonade. Throw some gin or some rum in that shit.
That was the most
I love that
TGI
every time
Fridays
I
things
see-
I've ever heard.
What?
On this stream episodes results in booze talk. It's great.
Oh well. Yeah.
I mean,
Like
this
that
is your neck of the woods, man. Come on, James.
No, I'm
You were
loving
doing handle pulls the last time. Get out of here! Like you're the victim here.
Thank you, Tex.
I didn't say I had a big idea. I said I love that it turns into this. It's right.
Oh, it sounded like you were complaining. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, geez. Man.
Wanted to make sure you knew your roots.
Don't forget your roots. Unless you've drank a lot. And then you forget it.
And then fuck it all. Who gives a shit?
You know, there's nothing like a good bottle of Smirnoff to wash it down.
You know what? There's
I think I
nothing
just
that'll
threw up in my throat. Oh,
there's nothing that'll make your mind forget more than a bottle of Sambuca White.
Oh no.
Oh,
ah.
Smirnoff is like, oh, so bad.
High school right there, man.
It's that, and it's like if they're gonna ask, like, it's like getting asked, you want Coke or Pepsi? I say, I'm sorry, is Pepsi okay? Is Smirnoff okay? No, it's not. You know what? Just give me the gin. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I can say is when I was 16 and attempted to do a Centurion with a bottle of Smirnoff, I can never touch that stuff again.
That's all it takes, man. One time. That's all it takes.
Oh,
Takes one time. Oh.
Well, I made it to 30 before I blacked out.
Jesus.
Wow.
The
That's pretty good.
age or
No, 30 shots in half an hour.
okay.
Oh.
That's a shot a minute, dude. What the hell, James?
Oh,
I
man,
mean,
yeah.
if you're gonna-
Well, welcome to Build Gatherings with those Gummin guys.
yeah, I mean, go big or go home.
I don't know.
Oh,
I did 12 triples in, I think it was about an hour. But I was bartending, so it was a bad decision all around.
Yeah, but a Centurion, you sit there with a stopwatch, and every minute you have another shot.
Wow.
And like usually you do it with beer, and it's very hard to hit 100 shots of beer in 100 minutes. You're like, that's not much, and then you
Yeah,
do
you
it, and
get
you're like,
real
oh my god, that's a
full.
lot.
It is a lot. Yeah.
And yeah, it's always ending up with someone throwing up. It's good times.
Yeah.
So kids, if you're ever bored, just get yourself a case of beer and a stopwatch and a shot glass.
We're not
100
playing
minutes.
this in Phoenix. I just want to say that right
Yeah,
now.
no.
And what you want also is to hook up a life alert bracelet to your wrist and then tie a string to a nearby bookshelf very high up so that when you collapse to the ground, it calls for the medics.
Oh,
Sounds like
like a life. Oh, you said life alert, not leveler. Ah,
Yeah, life
get it
alert.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
help.
I thought I was like, why do you need a leveler when you're on the bookcase going to the floor? Like, okay.
I thought you were just trying to pull the bookcase down
No,
on top of you.
James, no, help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
No, I got it now.
I mean,
thank
should
you
we be
for joining
concerned that this has evolved from scale model talk to alcohol?
It sounds like it's like a natural
This
evolution.
is like
man.
every
You got it
IPM.
right.
This is
Wow.
every
It's
IPM
not-
show.
It's not my fault.
Whose fault was
It
it?
might be my.
I'm drinking water. I'm faultless in this one today.
Oh, so you're doing a virgin white claw? I see.
Wow. Oh, wow.
You're not
I
drinking?
think that would just be club soda. No, I'm not drinking today.
So you're sticking to it, huh?
Yeah. I'm not pregnant. It's fine. I'm drinking water.
Wow.
You said that you were gonna, stick to water up until Phoenix. I didn't believe you.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I had a beer yesterday, but I felt like shit this morning after it.
Weird how that works out, right?
Yeah.
Because you didn't have enough alcohol.
Oh my god, is this withdrawal?
She's fiending for the alcohol.
The cold sweats. Quick, give me a whiskey scented candle. I don't care.
I have that for coffee. Give me a coffee scented candle.
Freddie says hell is frozen over since you're not drinking, Armida.
Oh.
There you
I
go.
mean, my skin's clear, my lips are soft. It's awful, but the trade-off's pretty good.
Jesus.
I can scribe straight lines.
I shouldn't laugh that hard.
It's funny,
It's funny because it's
you know
true.
you've tried.
It's funny because it's true. That's why.
I'm not as drunk as you think I am. I'm drunker.
I need more blood in my alcohol system.
Drive to drunk.
To drive to drunk.
Oh my. What is this evolved into?
Devolved, I believe it is.
Devolved, yes, thank you.
Evil. It always happens.
Yeah,
It's
well.
once it gets to like the 9 o'clock hour. Well,
There we
Almost
go.
midnight here on the East Coast, yeah.
Yeah.
I cut it down, got that shield cut down, capped it off
Aw.
with a little bit of plow. Hooray. Looks
Look
good.
at that. Yeah, how's it look on the shoulder though?
Oh, here we go. We'll plug a Janet Reno it. Here we go. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Hot takes.
No Janet Reno dance party.
Yeah, no. That was pretty good, though. I do like Will Ferrell.
I think it's probably one of my favorite bits.
Bing.
Yeah, it's
Look
pretty
at
good.
him.
I dig it.
Yeah, right? Looks pretty decent.
Yeah, it's offset pretty nice.
I like that.
Works well. The balanced shoulder with without the Mad Max spikes on it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing these. So
Yeah.
kind of wrapping up. I'm gonna be glad to paint this and finish it off soon. So
Kind of reminds me of like that, what is that? That Astray No Name or something like that it's called?
The cloak thing.
Oh, the one from Build Fighters, Divers,
Yeah.
whatever.
Divers.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
a box of it around here somewhere.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I know exactly what you mean.
The Clint Eastwood one. Yeah.
Wait, the one where he sits on his porch and shoots at people?
I don't know, maybe.
That's the Grand Tomino, sir.
Chris, why do you have spearheads sitting on your desk?
I don't know, man. More parts. I'm just like it's never ending, dude. Like I don't
Chris
even
sounds
know
so
which part to
disheveled
pull.
right now.
It's like so I finished one screw. I was like, all right, that's a good amount, you know. Then yeah, pull another one out. It's like, oh god, like these things are pretty warped too. So it's yeah, lots of fun.
Remember, modeling is fun.
Modeling is fun. I do this in my spare time. I swear.
In all of my spare time.
In all of my spare time, yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, the alternative was a little worse. So there's this one right here with all these parts. So
All those little ones, yeah.
and all these little ones are going to be a bigger nightmare, I would say. Yeah, they were kind enough to give like even smaller parts their own baggies.
Oh Jesus.
So yeah, man, all these little tiny ass parts that's going to be sanded and pinned and primed. Yeah, and there's like I believe 17 of these bags.
Oh my
So,
god, man.
yeah, there's quite a few. So if anybody's expecting this to be done like real soon, be prepared to be real disappointed.
Right.
So just yeah, just you just gotta work through it. I guess I don't know, man. I'm very tired.
I mean, you might be done sanding this by the end of the year.
I am hoping that will be the case. I I mean well, I'm hoping at least the main body is done. I'm hoping at least the main body is done. Is at least put together, like pinned at least. Because if that's not the case, then I'm gonna have a couple of discussions with the owner. Kind of talk about timelines. It's yeah, it's a lot, man. And I think the biggest obstacle has been trying to figure out where to go next with every part. Because I mean, there is like a checklist of pieces, but there's just so many that they actually kind of brush over. Like, yeah, you have this piece. I'm like, well, it looks like you have 17 of these pieces. Why isn't there like an even number?
Yeah.
So it's you know, like the instructions are not very good, especially for their age. So you just gotta deal with it.
Damn, dude.
And work on stuff in between. Otherwise, I will go insane. So.
Is it more than you thought it was going to be?
Well, so I opened it up, and when I got it that day from Galactic, I opened it up and I was like, yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Lots of big pieces. I mean, I think back then my biggest problem, well, I was thinking what my biggest issue was going to be was, where am I going to paint these giant pieces? I don't have a space big enough in my workshop to do this.
Right.
But now looking at it, it's the absolute sheer number of pieces. I think that's going to be a big problem. You know, there's so many pieces. I mean, this is going to take so much paint, so much attention too, because a lot of these pieces. So there's a lot of pieces that, you know, you've got these small pieces and stuff right here, but these bigger pieces should have been separated into smaller pieces, but weren't.
Right.
So it's casted in a way that, you know, there are like greebles on there that should have been like different parts, but weren't. So that's just going to require so much masking and a lot of work, and I don't even want to think about it because just thinking about it kind of depresses me a little. So.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm gonna have fun. I'm just gonna keep repeating that. I'm gonna have fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. You know, this is, you know, and I'm if I get the main unit done. So I think I was trying to tackle this the wrong way because I was like, yeah, I want to get all of it done. If I can at least get the body done by the end of this year, have it maybe maybe parts of it painted or whatever. If I can get some of that done, I think I'll be in a good spot. Because I mean the main cannon, like the big feature of the main cannons, there aren't as many pieces as some people might think. So if I can just get the main body part done, if I can get that standing somehow, I'll be in a good spot, and hopefully you guys will see all of it in its stupid glory.
What's that? What's that phenomenon where the prisoner starts to feel empathy for
Stockholm
their.
syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome.
That's exactly what Chris has right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at this because I mean, I have a lot of I don't advertise it, but I have a pretty sizable backlog. This thing has taken up so much of my space. Like there's so many like um like there's stuff like this strewn all over the floor, just empty sprues, like just well, big giant resin sprues all over the place. There's just it's everywhere. I don't know what to
Jesus,
do with it.
man.
Because at the same time, I don't want to throw this away because it's like a part of history.
Yeah.
An old kid and all these newspapers everywhere, like from 1999. I don't know.
As he trails off.
Yeah, I don't know. Man. It's all over the place.
Looking down the tunnel of time.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at all of this. I'm like, God, what did I get myself into?
I'm pretty sure this is how an episode of Hoarders starts.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, I can just see like there's boxes upon boxes under my table. There's boxes upon boxes of. This is just the one kit under my table, under my main table. There's the main box is like off somewhere to the side. I've had to move like some shelving to make sure that it doesn't get damaged in any because the owner wants to keep the original box. And even then, there's stuff in the box still that I need, like the giant screws, like the giant nuts and bolts and stuff like that I still need to get out to get ready for the backpack.
Wow.
It's a lot, man. But fun hobby.
It's fun, right?
It'll be good. I think it'll be good. I'm never gonna do a build like this again. I can guarantee you. If anybody buys a Jaeger Mirage and go, yeah, I remember Chris making one, like fuck off. I'm never making this again.
Nice.
So I might as well, go 100 on this, get it done, do it the absolute best way I can, and be done with it. And then, it'll exist somewhere in the ether, and it'll be great. And then, yeah, that's it.
Always remember, Chris, glory requires sacrifice.
Oh yeah, this is requiring a lot of sacrifice apparently. So.
Jesus Christ, dude, I feel for you, man. I really do.
You brought this on yourself. No sympathy.
Right.
Zero sympathy. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll probably get an email from Alex tomorrow. He's like, "Hey man, I saw the stream yesterday. I'm like he's probably gonna so every time he watches the stream, every time he sees me kind of talk about the Jaeger Mirage, he's like, man, I feel so bad. I'm like, I'm playing it up really. I mean, I love working with this stuff. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't work on it.
Yeah.
So, I'm just playing it up. I mean, every time I see pieces like this, it is really intimidating. But at the same time, if I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it. So
I got you.
Yeah. So
good stuff.
Don't worry about me.
We're trying not to.
Don't worry too much about me.
Just take some shots and you'll be fine.
Is that not what everyone is doing right now?
I mean, I think so, right? Jesus. Anyway, good stuff, man. All right, kids, let's close this one out. Let's get plugs going here. Armida, you're first. Where can people find you?
Shit. So I'm on Instagram most of the time, if not for too much time. At Tex Marquise on Twitter as well. Tex Marquise. It's just more of a reposting of just cool shit that I like on Twitter, though. I'm not streaming as much right now, but occasionally I'll be on Twitch. Tex, please. If you are coming down to Sabotage in Phoenix, I'll be there with those Gundam guys. And more importantly, if you are going to be attending SCGMC, we would love. I'll be there, but we would love to have you in November. Veterans Day weekend, Pomona, California.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. All right, good stuff. Let's go over to Chris. We were just talking to you, but where can everybody find you, man?
So Instagram.com, Red Suns R3D 5UNZ. Pretty much everywhere. Facebook, Red Suns. There's another one called Chris Pabs. I think that's mine. I'm not sure. I'm also part of the Gunpla Builders Chicago group right there. I also post and stuff like that. They're a bunch of cool guys. Gunpla Ronin is a mod there, so if you guys want to hang out, or I will be bringing some of these stickers to SCGMC. Speaking of, I will be at SCGMC, my first modeling con thing, first time in California.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd love to see you guys there. Please come, say hi, so you guys can finally see what this mug looks like. Yeah, man. Speaking of future projects, I do have a whole bunch of stuff lined up. Apart from the ZZ resin kit kind of series I've been doing, I am getting a couple of bigger pieces in, like the SH Studio RX 178 Mark II perfect grade conversion. So big kits again. Hopefully not as big as the Yakima Mirage, but we'll see about that. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, let's go over to Brian. Brian, tell everybody where they can find you, man.
Hi, everybody. You can find me on the internet.
But
yeah, exactly. No, yeah, exactly. I'm corny as fuck because I'm from Iowa. It's not my fault. I was born that way. You can find me as Bro Builder on Instagram, YouTube. I do a live stream every Wednesday with my buddy Paul. We have guests on. We kind of like a opener for Tim's show if he shows up to have a show.
Hey.
I like to build model kits and I like to answer questions and I like to spitball. So if you have a question or a thought and you're like, hey, I don't know how to do this, throw it at me. I might be able to come up with something for you guys to just try and, make us all better modelers. So it's cool.
Nice. I like it. Well, thank you, Brian, as always, buddy.
Cheers.
All right. Let's go over to James, Mr. Nozaku Boy. James, where can everybody find you?
Hello. You can all find me at Nozaku Boy on Facebook, the YouTube, the Instagram, mainly just Instagram and YouTube because fuck the other places.
Dude, I love that hoodie. Just saying, I love that hoodie.
That's about it, really. It has been a pleasure as always. I will catch you guys soon. Next week, Sunday or Saturday for you guys. Saturday night will be the next Four Horsemen Build Along stream. So
nice.
We're back on old mate SD Zaku. So last week, Robbie showed us the gunk wash technique. I think next week we'll be doing chipping and whatnot on him, so stay tuned for that. Keen to see what everyone's working on for their build along. So I think, he's got a few more weeks of weathering and then diorama tutorial time, which is like the bit I'm looking forward to.
Nice. That's awesome, man. Good stuff.
Yes.
Well, thanks for being on, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. All right. Mikkel, finish us out. Where can everybody find you, man?
Everybody can find me on Instagram. My little link on my call sign is down below, and then the Mavericks Warehouse on Facebook. I just had some computer problems. My computer completely shut down. Now it's not booting. So I had to use the phone. So hopefully everybody can see me perfectly. I don't know if it's pixelated or anything.
No, you got the Save the Robots in the fucking Presidente in the background. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. There you go.
Represent.
I just had that the other day last week when I was streaming with Strider. I don't know if anybody saw that.
No, I missed that one.
So man. So I'm gonna probably put in some of my work that I did tonight on Instagram. Anybody who needs, I don't know, help or something, always reach me. I do reply within like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the time. Anything after 9 o'clock, it's dead, unless it's an emergency. But I'll get back to people. So I'm trying to get back into the building routine. So let's see how this one goes, and hopefully I will see you guys back in 2 weeks.
Hell yeah, dude. We'll be here.
Woo-hoo.
Good stuff. Jesus, the sound effects. Anyway, all right. Thank you, Mikkel. Appreciate it, brother.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, so you guys, real quick, I'll be back here on Monday to continue work on my little Zaku guy. Monday and Wednesday are going to be the only 2 stream days next week, as I leave Thursday for Sabaton Con in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, for fun-filled days of anime, people, weeb germs, and body odor. So it's going to be an amazing time.
I almost forgot about all those until you said that.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Stock up on the Advil cold and sinus now, people. So
Nobody
and also
wants con crud.
yeah, and also the hand sanitizer. Stock up on that. That's going to be
I'm bringing my gloves, Freddie.
that's going to be a hot commodity, I believe, in Phoenix, Arizona that weekend. So if you have the ability to come out to Sabaton Con, I highly suggest it. We're going to have some fun panels, kids workshop on Sunday, and the good old modeling contest on Saturday. Come on out for that, and yeah, hang out with us. It'll be a good time. So 2 weeks from now, we're going to be back here doing it again for Mechanism. But aside from that, guys, have an awesome weekend. Build something cool. Be safe out there, y'all.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye. Farewell.